And welcome to Ozarks Live. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome back.
It's good to be back.
That was, I like your voice.
You like my
Sounds
voice?
great.
I got my voice fixed somehow.
You were speaking Dolphinese to us here yesterday.
The chipmunk voice hit us again yesterday.
That was hilarious.
You know, if you watched, you know what we're talking about. And if you didn't, we're trying a little more social distancing coming from my house. I've been doing that regularly. And it, for the most part, is pretty smooth. But for some reason, when my voice comes back to the station, it's fine.
Right.
But when it comes to you, it's not. And we can't quite figure out what the disconnect is. But it's been darn fun trying, I will say.
But in all truth, I really don't care about that because that was good-looking food you made yesterday. Oh my gosh, that pasta.
The puttanesco. Yeah. We actually did have that for dinner last night.
I would hope.
It was really good. And like I said, very easy because all of that stuff is shelf stable.
Yeah.
You know, you just need the canned tomatoes and a lot of olives and capers and you're good to go. And,
I like the idea of things that taste so good when all you do is throw them all together, mix them up. There it is. It's not like you have to be a rocket scientist to cook dinner.
You don't at all. As a matter of fact, one of the viewers messaged and said, you know, you lost me at anchovies. And I wrote back, then don't put them in. It's not like the puttanesca police are going to come after you.
And did you say they dissolve?
Yeah. You throw those in a little olive oil and they just...
Oh, I see.
They just disappear.
But the one thing you said a couple times that I went, okay, she's got olives, she's got capers, she's got anchovies. That is a salty dish.
It's pretty salty, yet when I added a little tomato paste, I felt like I needed more salt. Now, if you reduce it, if you let it boil and reduce down, it's going to be even saltier. So, you know, but you have to do it according to taste. It was really good.
It looked great.
Thank you. Yeah, it was good.
All right, we have a fun show for you guys today to end this week. Now, it's been a while, but we have another shelter spotlight for you today. So get ready to meet Riker a little later. Yep,
you're going to love that. Plus, I get to sit down and chat with the creators of Giant Microbes, the stuffed animals. Like I showed you yesterday, the little tiny cuddly Black Death. I mean, what do you want to cuddle with more than the plague, right? Interesting concept. Nice teaching tool, though, I will say.
I do like it. I do like it. All right. And, you know, anyway, we also get a musical performance from our friends Uke 66. But before we get to all that, here's what's on the radar.
All right. I'm jumping the gun here because I've got one for you. Social distancing and all of this stay-at-home business is not just driving people crazy, it's having an effect on pets too. You have a dog, at least a dog, right? Notice anything different? You have two?
Two around the house. Okay,
well, a lot of them are in the house a little bit too much and they're not loving it. But have you heard about Big Papa?
No.
Okay, this dog, look at this poor thing. This picture broke hearts all over the internet. This is Big Papa on Tuesday.
Oh my God.
His owner, Rashida Ellis, noticed him sitting longingly on the patio in Atlanta, staring down at a couple of kids playing downstairs in the courtyard. So she snapped the picture of this poor pooch and put it on Instagram. Then the whole world just ugly cried all at the same time. Now here's Rashida together with Big Papa. She says Pop is not nearly as playful as he was before the stay-at-home order. He sleeps more, he's sluggish. Rashida Ellis, by the way, is a costume designer, so Pop is actually used to wandering movie sets and getting loved on all the time. So this whole pandemic thing just is not his jam at all. But now that he is trended on Twitter, Big Papa will have a whole new life once he's allowed to once again go out and mix with the population. Apparently, he loves to go in the courtyard and play with the little neighbor kids.
Yeah.
He loves to get out and play. You know, our dog, the thought of going on a walk in the neighborhood, he loses his mind.
Yeah.
And he's been sleeping with my oldest kid. He sleeps in our bed most nights, but since she's been home from college, he's on her bed every single night, and I dread when she goes back to school.
There's going to be separation anxiety.
He's going to flip out.
They've been talking about that.
Yeah. It's affecting dogs, too.
Okay, here's one. The Pizza Home takeaway shop in downtown Hanoi has a philosophy. If you're scared of something, you should eat it. With that in mind, they've come up with a menu item that's meant to boost morale in the Vietnamese capital. A coronavirus burger.
I knew it.
Yes. Chef Wong Tong and his staff spent their time molding dozens of green tea stained burger buns topped with little crowns made of dough resembling microscopic images of the virus. They've sold around 50 burgers a day, yeah, even though a large number of businesses have been closed. One customer who took his grandson out for a Corona burger remarked, "This coronavirus is very dangerous, but if we eat a burger in its shape, in our minds, it's like we are already victorious. So take that, COVID-19.
Take that. It's a delicious little virus.
Yeah.
If you're in Hanoi, who knew? Okay, I've got another one for you. This new way of life is leading some people to get a sense of humor. Thank goodness, because sometimes people just don't have one. And if you don't have one now, it's time to get one, okay? This is so funny. Recently, Jimmy Fallon asked people to share some of their favorite quarantine quotes on Twitter, and there are some dandies I wanted to share with you now. Here's one from Erica Marasco. She says, "Mommy put on her nice leggings. She must be going to the mailbox." Another one, Jazzy says, "Forget plucking my eyebrows. I'm now trimming them like bangs." Sure she's not alone in that. Mark Ryder says, "I liked it better when Netflix and chill didn't involve the whole family."
Oh, yeah. I get that.
SW89 says, "I miss being late to everything." I can relate to that one. Leah related this story. "I heard an older lady at my work say she was going to put a glass of wine in every room of her house and go on a pub crawl. She's 92.
Okay.
I want to be quarantined with her. And finally, I love this one. I got to go. One of my Sims is getting married. From the video game.
Yes.
One of my Sims is getting married. I'm sorry, I have to get off the Zoom. You know, I just thought that was great. So,
like
quarantine quotes. If you have any you'd like to share with us, share away.
Sure.
Yeah, share away.
Okay. Everybody's stocking up on this stuff. And of course, canned food may last a long time, but it doesn't last forever. Well, at least Spider-Man soup doesn't. A guy on Twitter going by the name Dinosaur Dracula put this to the test when he came upon a can of the aforementioned soup from 1995. Quick math, 25 years ago. He described the can as mildly corroded, but pushed on by getting out his trusty can opener. Although he pushed on due to a lack of noxious fumes, he couldn't keep his mind from wondering about the possibility of some sort of mutation crawling its way out of its quarter-century prison. Luckily, no such beast emerged, but the results were pretty gross. 15 ounces of Spidey soup had been reduced to a rotten 3-ounce chunk with one semi-Spider-Man noodle trapped in the goo. As Dinosaur Dracula he was thankful that he had been wearing gloves, as he said, "Indeed, there's poor Spider-Man trapped in this godforsaken toxic monstrosity. I'm sorry, Peter, with old pasta comes great instability." So what do we learn from this? Yeah, I'm going to go with pay attention to best consumed by labels.
You know what would have been more horrifying than that is if we'd opened the can and it would have been in pristine condition.
True.
Think it over.
Don't even have to.
The preservatives that could have made that.
If it looked like the day it was put in there.
I know. I'm a little relieved that it looked the way it looked. I'm just going to say it right now. All right, coming up yesterday, again, I showed you this cute little plush toy, the Black Death. Today we're going to talk to someone from the company who makes these little whimsical germs and microbes.
And don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started.